there we go. I have no idea why the notification for this stream went out so early, and why is that camera so close? Using the close one, but it's Tuesday, June 15th. The time right now is 4:47 p.m. and I'm here at Oriole Park in Midtown Toronto. If I could just get some confirmations that the quality is on point. Again, I apologize for the early notification on the stream. What happened was, if you can recall, I've had some frame drop issues in my last few streams. And Action Kid, who also uses a Samsung, was having similar issues, and he found out that a recent update to the software that we both use kind of broke things, so to speak. So I reverted to an older version of that software, and that's what we're using now. Hopefully this works out. And I'm pretty sure that has been the culprit all along behind the choppiness. Not on the cycling streams, but on the walking streams. If this does slow down and start dropping frames, then I'm just gonna throw everything into the garbage. We'll watch some tennis action. Then I'm gonna head out to Yonge Street, and we'll head north up Yonge Street. I forgot to set a thumbnail for this stream. Whoops. Let's see, what kind of thumbnail did YouTube decide to set for it? I'm just gonna pull that up. Oh, it's using my default banner. That's okay. Let me just double check the quality here. We're gonna get moving in a second. I've had a busy ass day today. So hopefully we've got the quality issues sorted out. Did you get sub mode enabled for the stream? No, Johnny Stumbles has that tech, but Johnny Strides does not. Johnny Stumbles has the ability to only allow subscribers to chat. But for some reason, I don't have that. What are you wearing? Pants or shorts? I'm wearing shorts and a long sleeve t-shirt with the sleeves rolled up. What am I doing to celebrate? We're just doing this stream. This won't even be that long of a stream. But we're gonna go check out Yonge Street with all the patios open. From Davisville up past Eglinton. It's gonna look quite different from the last several times I've been through. It is a bit breezy, so I apologize for some of the wind noise. Tech says she's got chat covered. As for the hair, yeah. I don't actually have the right product for this. I normally use like hair glue or KMS hair play, but it's been so long since I've had hair this short. All I had was a really old tube of gel, and I have no idea how old it is. So to channel members and Patreons who have the silver tier membership, I have an exclusive burrito. I read the word burrito. I was trying to say video and I read the word burrito and it came out as both. I have an exclusive video for you guys tomorrow. Or I might put it up tonight. Because yesterday I picked up my e-scooter and this morning I went out and I took it for a test drive and I filmed my first video with it. So that will be a members exclusive. There's still some things I need to work out. The audio isn't quite perfect yet. And I want to play around with the angle and stuff like that. This is Chaplin Crescent. But rather than just waste that test video, we're gonna put that up for channel members. And I'm going to add moderators to that. So if you mod for the channel and you're not a member, I will also be granting you exclusive access to those 30-day videos. And everyone else will be able to see it in 30 days anyways. Congratulations on the haircut. Yeah, Lisa sent me a contact for a haircut, and I appreciate that. However, I couldn't it was just literally poking my eyeballs. I was constantly sweeping it across my face, so I just gave up. I couldn't wait any longer. I wanted to do an outdoor haircut, and I chose a rainy day to do it. Kind of an idiot in that regard. That's why in the video it was screwed up in one part. So if you're interested in that experience, there's a video of that on my other channel with a good before and after. So this morning I did the e-scooter video for channel members. And then in the afternoon, I went for a bike ride down the Lower Don Trail. I started at Serena Gundy Park, and the reason for that is the Lower Don Trail is closing for a year. So I wanted a chance to go record it before it shuts down. They're going to be doing some much needed repairs to it, making it wider, better for cyclists and pedestrians, especially on weekends. I'm hoping a train rolls through here. So there was that, and then there's a train yard down there. That's Yorkville off in the distance. I think I hear a train. Oh, here comes one. But we're not going to have a good angle because I'm on the wrong side of the street. So this would be video number 3 today. Well, video number 4 if you include the accidental live stream I put up on my other channel. That live stream popped up because, as I mentioned earlier, I was installing new software, or old software, because the new software was buggy. And my test stream was public. Whoops. But at least I had it set to the wrong channel. Still, somehow 600 people viewed it. They viewed a 1-minute stream of me in my apartment. Fortunately, I was clothed. And on Thursday, I'm going to get vaccine dose number 2. Apparently, when they opened up the bookings on Monday, the provincial system crashed, as it almost always does, but it let me through. I was supposed to be eligible at 8. I logged in around 7:45. And then shortly after 8, it said it was my turn, and what do you know, it let me book my vaccine. So on Thursday I'll do that. And I'm doing that at, well, I'll save the location for later, but it's in Toronto. And I might make a video of that. It's at a location I don't think I've filmed before. So it'll give me a nice excuse to do a video for either of my channels. Maybe I'll get 2 videos out of it. Heck, maybe, no, I wouldn't ride my scooter up there. I don't want to. Hey, what's this? Is this a bike lane on Yonge? What are we walking in? Maybe this is for patio space? It's welcome, whatever it is. Action Kid is here. Action Kid, I was talking about your recommendation. So far, we're not overheating, and it doesn't look like we're dropping frames. And I have Speedify running. $100,000. Look at this. I've seen some of these throughout the city. It's a Wendy's truck. Don't want to get too close to this man and his little guy eating, but Action Kid says, woohoo, it's working. Yeah, hopefully we don't hit any overheating issues, but driving me nuts how my streams were getting choppy. The walking streams, which were normally pretty darn good. And Ken was having a different problem, but Action Kid was having frame drops. So fortunately, he did the troubleshooting for me and figured it out. Gerald Lee, $7. Hey Johnny, congrats on the 50K subs. Your haircut looks great. Is great the right word? I used like a 5-year-old bottle of gel to do it up. And since I had buzzed all over the city already today on my new e-scooter, I should probably put an Instagram picture up of that. Well, big time wind. I'm not using my external mic, so I apologize. Maybe if I turn around, it'll be a little better. There's a look south, and we can see just the tip of the CN Tower. Desi Geek says, missed the part where I show my scooter. I have not shown the scooter off yet. What I'm going to do is, after this live stream, maybe around 6-ish, I'm gonna jump into one of these patios here on Yonge, have a very cold, very adult beverage and a meal. Then I'll go home and I'll send the link out for that scooter video. Yesterday I rode the scooter home from around Bathurst and Adelaide, and I took Avenue Road up, and I had to go up a big ass hill, and she slowed down and chugged a bit, but we made it. Miriam, 10 Brazilian real. Congrats Johnny for the 50K. Keep up the great work. The haircut was perfect. Thank you. And it felt really nice to give someone who's been out of work for a very long time some cash for a job well done. And I was happy enough that I'm probably going to reach out to him in a few months when this one starts to expire. Steve Miker, $2. Congrats on 50K. Love the new hairdo. Thank you, Steve Miker. And here's the Cafe TO program, which isn't fully set up in all places, but you'll notice they have these concrete blocks here. So for traffic approaching, I guess that'll prevent a car from plowing through the people sitting. It'll be interesting to see if any incidents occur. Hopefully not. And where I was sitting on Saturday morning, it was a sunny day and they had the awnings up, and one of the awnings was overhanging this, and a bus hit it rolling by, and then a TTC supervisor had to come by and tell the restaurant to move your awning. Someone asked, do I feel more dynamic on the scooter? I feel different. It's a very upright experience. I don't even have that aggressive of a bike. It's just a standard sit-up hybrid, but on the e-scooter, I'm just standing straight up. And here's Spytech. This was featured on Kenny vs. Spenny before. So it's 5, I imagine. Within an hour's time, a lot of these patios will start to fill up. It's a beautiful day to come out and eat. And it was a beautiful day to go for a bike ride down the Don Trail. There was nobody there. And it wasn't that hot. There was a nice breeze. I've ordered from this place before. I have mediocre things to say about it. It's not the best Thai in the neighborhood. That is for, I don't know which restaurant this is for.
Florida's not as good to live though.
Ash says, what's the best sushi place in the area? I don't know about best, but best value is Monkey Sushi. Yeah, I imagine the patios will be a lot busier in a few hours from now. Oh, Jeanette, congrats on 50K for a nice patio dinner. You're awesome, Jeanette. Thank you so much for the $100. That deserves a thumbs up with a view of improved hair. And I have some news for you, Jeanette. I don't know if you got a pickup notice, but that there's a full view of the CN Tower. But let me know. I have a tracking number which you can use to pick a parcel up. Apparently someone tried to deliver it to you today and they missed it, or they missed you. I just got that notification. But thank you very much, Jeanette. We're getting a little choppy, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was before. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna talk about that assault anymore. That's way in the rearview mirror. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm just ignoring all messages on that topic. Syrian cuisine, look at this. I did not know this was here. Zezafun. Hello, Clayton Crawford. We're having some minor drop frame issues. Hopefully they resolve themselves. I'm just noticing now. Oh well, it can't be perfect. So we'll head up to Yonge and Egg now. Thank you, Jenny K. I just wanted to do some stream today because I didn't do a stream since last Friday. And the next stream will probably be on the bike. And maybe I'll do one on the scooter. I want to check one thing, guys. I should post a selfie on IG. Well, my channels are, at least this channel is not really about me, but that's why I don't do that type of thing so much. I'm just looking one thing up here on my phone. Just give me a sec, guys. Got the quality issues sorted out. Did you get... Yeah, we're dropping some frames, but that might be due to the heat. Oh, Novell Koss. He's taking us to Farm Boy. Congrats on 50K, especially on the new hair. I'm now officially a total babe. I don't know about that, but thank you very much for the super chat, Novel Cos. My target now is we're going to go up to the North Toronto Collegiate Institute, and I will reward myself with a drink of water when we get there, and I'll see if I can turn off the VPN. That might be what's causing this choppiness. Or it could just be the heat. I don't know. Kind of feels like it's my birthday or something. Susan was looking at Midtown rentals. There's a lot of rentals up here now, Susan. There's also one very evil company looking to buy something like $10 billion worth of real estate. Maybe that number's a bit large. And just rent out homes. Seems kind of evil. Here's Sudan Avenue. So I ended up riding down here in my e-scooter earlier today. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the VPN. If the stream dies, I'll come back with a new stream, but just give me a minute here. I think when it's hot outside, the camera starts to choke a little bit when it's doing too much. This older app handles it better than the newer app. Susan says City Place or Tridel. That's Concord Addicts versus Tridel. Yeah, Ali BHG, I'm gonna talk to Action Kid and we'll figure it out. I also have another app I tried that does work perfectly, but when he told me I could just use the old version of this one, and in fairness, it's working right now when I turned off the VPN. I need a water cooling system for my phone. Some gaming phones actually have that. Sell minifans at Dollarama to attach to a phone while walking around. Here's a fountain. The obligatory looking up at the Quantum buildings, formerly Midtown. So if you're not familiar where we are down the street from where I live. I did a live stream through downtown on the day of the opening, or reopening, step 1. And I'll probably do a video through this area on a weekday afternoon, maybe around lunch hour when it's full of life. That might be this weekend. Vivian Johnson, $34.99. Congrats on 50K and a very nice haircut. Thank you very much, Vivian Johnson. I'm waiting on my electric alarm to arrive, or my electric bell for my bicycle. I'm looking forward to that. That was courtesy of Vivian. I still need to go buy a bag of peanuts. I have the memory of an elephant, but I'm quite lazy, as you can tell. But I appreciate it, Vivian. Thank you. Johnny, will you be getting the BMW? Maybe if they make a bicycle, but probably not of the four-wheeled variety. Oh, hello. Well, nice to meet you. Oh. There's a nice person. The video I recorded through North York, I literally stepped off the bus and like 5 seconds later someone was saying, "Hey Johnny." So we're gonna double cross the street here because there's kind of an interesting scene on both sides of the street. So if you're not aware, shopping malls are only partially open, and I guess the Yonge Eglinton Center qualifies. So only stores that have a street front access can have in-store shopping. So this place is mostly closed, but Winners, I guess, qualifies. So there's a big lineup at the Winners. Uh-oh, cars are gonna get stuck. This car is going to annoy the crap out of so many people. I don't want to get in anyone's way. The golden rule is do not enter an intersection if you cannot clear it. Look at all the people they've interrupted and inconvenienced. Action Kid says beep. I'm just gonna wait for these people to clear out. And here is Pickle Barrel. So there's the Yonge Eglinton Center. Photos from around New York says the law is also true in New York. Yeah, it shouldn't even have to be a law. It's just kind of like common sense, right? So the Aroma here is open. The Sephora is open. There's a lineup at Winners. Okay, so I'm gonna cross over to the other side, then we're gonna head north. I'm going to take a little detour through North Toronto Collegiate. That's sort of become a very popular spot for people to gather. Or at least it was when everything was closed. So we're going to find out. Oh, nobody on the Pickle Barrel patio. Did I just say pattern? Haunting Live podcast. This is the S20 FE. Leighton Crawford says, what do you call a traffic jam in Toronto? So this corner used to have a really, really neat TD Bank. I'm not a fan of banks in prominent location. It was super cool, and they tore it down and built this beast. Kohana, I think. Sorry, we're getting attacked by wind right now. Clinton says, a normal day. I knew it would be something incredibly cheesy like that. The traffic is back and we're not even back open. Canada's Wonderland is back open soon. So I have some plans for that. I'm hoping I can get up there and I'll bring my camera and we'll explore Canada's Wonderland. I don't think I'll record any of the rides. Maybe if I can stealthily do that, but we will get a look at Canada's Wonderland this summer, and I still need to do the islands. That was Bevy's request. Here's a great local pub, the Duke of Kent. And that might be where I'm going to eat later. And look at that lineup to get into Urban Outfitters. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to take a brief detour from the main street. And we're going to check out North Toronto Collegiate. And I'll reconnect to Yonge. I'm going to put my phone down for a second when we get there and grab a drink. Dean Butcher, $6.99. Congrats on 50K subs. I've had as many Big Macs in my lifetime. Have you really had 50,000 Big Macs? Are you the guy that eats a Big Mac every day? And then they asked if he ever had a Whopper, and he said he had one and didn't really care for it and went back to Big Macs. If that's you, it's quite an honor. Lisa Palmer, $5. Congrats. Good luck for no more gremlins happening. Thank you, Lisa. You obviously haven't seen one of my cycling streams. Oh, there will be gremlins. But thank you for the $5, and thank you as well, Dean. Whitby Dude from Davisville to Bloor. Yeah, we just saw those bike lanes. And I look forward to comfortably e-scooting down Yonge Street. And they say e-scooters are banned in Toronto, yet I happily let a Toronto police officer ride around on mine yesterday. And he was quite amused by it. A Medic's Mind, author and voiceover extraordinaire, has entered the chat. Normally, this place is packed with people at this hour. It's not that busy right now. But before dining was a thing, it was quite common to grab a meal and sit on these benches. Not really people watch, but just be in close proximity to other people. I think it's kind of a human need for a lot of people, especially city folks. Carsto, $13.99. Great news on 50K for a brewski with dinner on the patio. Ooh, we're gonna get smashed tonight. Carsto, thank you for the $13.99. So I'm just gonna walk here over to Broadview and then we'll head north. The Only Lioness, $12. Congrats, Johnny and Mods, on the 50K plus subscribers. Thank you, The Only Lioness. Susan misses people watching at a restaurant. I will try out your parents' restaurant this summer, Susan. A Medic's Mind, $50, 50 for 50, brother. Congrats, thank you, A Medic's Mind. I finished your book, and it was excellent. Not in the, I'm excited to read it again, kind of excellent, but in the, that was really deep and insightful. It's kind of like the true life equivalent to the Joker movie. Incredible movie, but I'm not sure it has any rewatch appeal. I say this as a high compliment, by the way, the highest of compliments. It was a fantastic read. Thank you, The Medic's Mind. And I know a number of people that watch my streams have read your book as well. So on one hand, I said it's not rereadable, but on the other hand, I compared it to an incredible movie. Let's take that win. And reread it at some point. All right, I'm gonna have a sip of water here. Let me just sit down on these steps. I got my camera tripod out. And I'm clearly using the old Prism software because it's stuck on 111 viewers right now. All right, guys, I'm gonna not be able to see the chat for a minute. Some water. Jenny K, $5, $50K for a haircut. You finished a book. Jenny K, thank you very much. Thank you, and to A Medic's Mind. I have 410 watching. Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna try to get a thumbnail. I didn't take a thumbnail for this video. Since we're here. Sorry guys, I can't see the screen right now. Ooh, but I'm gonna have bad exposure on this. Yeah, screw that. The exposure was awful. With the sun directly where I had the camera pointed. From Morocco. I say you hello. Hello from Morocco. Or from Canada to Morocco. Oh, thank you, Abedic's Mind. Susan says a taste of China seafood is on Uber Eats. So if you're in the delivery range and you're feeling some Chinese food from one of our community members here. Okay, we're gonna head back up to Yonge Street. Up to Yonge Street. I'm going west. Got some exercisers in the park. So this is a high school sports field, but there are posted hours when it opens up to everybody. Luca, it's known as many things, North Toronto, but Yonge and Eglinton is what most people just call it. But when they say Yonge and Eglinton, they tend to refer to being north of Eglinton. The area south of Eglinton is known as Davisville Village. And that covers Yonge Street and Mount Pleasant, I think. Susan and A Medic's Mind. Possible collaboration in the making there. So we are heading back to Yonge. Jason Jones, $2. Congratulations. Love the videos from Kentucky. Thank you, Jason Jones. I've only been to Kentucky as a little pipsqueak. Hopefully I can get back at some point. There's a restaurant I want to scope out on the other side of the street here. But for some reason this car thinks it's cool to take up a spot on the sidewalk. There it is, Sip Wine Bar. They've got a cute little patio. That's my favorite Italian in the area. couple of local favorites, the Mars Diner and the Rosencrown. This place here would be the local favorite Italian restaurant, but for my money, Sip is a little better. There's Montgomery's Tavern, or what used to be Montgomery's Tavern in Postal Station K. So let's just keep moving north here. It looks like this Jollibee is finally having some progress made. I've been watching that coming soon forever at that location. It used to be a South Street burger. Heck Needs Tea is excited for Jollibee. Well, if it's anything like the Jollibee I had in the Philippines, I wouldn't be too excited. Unless it costs that much. Here's the Green Papaya, an Asian fusion restaurant. Some more of those barriers. All right, I'm at X Mind. If you're leaving, have a good day, sir. Thank you very much for your most generous super chat. I am walking on the street. I should not be doing that. Now I'm walking on the sidewalk, but I'm on the left. I should not be doing that. I gotta call myself out if I'm gonna call other people out. There's gonna be a bunch more patios coming up, including the one where I ate on Saturday morning. And I put a picture of that up on my Insta. D. Mussolino, $49.99. D. Mussolino. Man. Oops. Thank you so much. Very, very generous super chat. Thank you, D, for your support. Here's where I ate. I went to this Greasy Spoon. Apparently it's run by a Greek family, and they've been here since the 60s running this restaurant. It's definitely a family-run place. And this is where the seating was. And then across the street is Chibo, or Chibo. Someone's corrected me on saying that, and I still get it wrong. And they have an extremely nice-looking setup. It's no Danforth in terms of patios and outdoor options, but it's still pretty good. It's nice to see the city be proactive and implement this Cafe TO program. And I saw some people being snobby online, making comments like who would want to sit on the street and eat and have flies and exhaust go in your food. Well, screw you. If people want to do that, let them do that. They've been dying for this sort of thing. Ian Hill, £5. Well done on 50K. Love the videos. Thank you, Ian Hill. Thank you so much. It's Taco Tuesday, 3 for 12. I'm also scouting where I'm going to have my dinner right after this stream. Yeah, if you don't want to eat in a patio, don't eat on a patio. But to go on these crazy rants criticizing and making fun of people who do, especially when they're just helping businesses and having an experience they've been longing to have, it's a rather obnoxious opinion, in my opinion. My opinion of that opinion. I think it's great, personally. And really, it's about time we stopped catering to cars in this city. They have their place, but they have too much influence over things. I'd like to see Yonge Street widened and this type of thing be made permanent, and have the bike lanes permanent all the way up to Steeles. Yeah, it's ambitious. Just do it. Mark says, where am I in Toronto? I think just in on the right is Sherwood Park, which is a very fancy neighborhood. And on the left is a hair shop, Miami Fades, and the person who gave me a haircut yesterday works there. Not at this location, but he works at another one. And he basically gave me what would have cost $60 plus a tip for half of that. It's cool. He gave me his personal number, not the number of the shop he works at. It's gonna be a whole underground market for barbers opening up. Ooh, Ferrari and a Porsche. I think that Porsche saw the Ferrari and it got a little envious. Susan asks, how is the 5-in-1? My current I don't know how I'm saying it that way, but I used the 2-in-1 for my last shower. All right, Maroof, have a good night. Enjoy your walk out in the park. Let's try some wide-angle lens. Hello, Super Mario Transit fan. Buses Gaming. Forgot about the 5-in-1. That was my late live stream on Sunday night. Normally I have a fairly long live stream. But I was out celebrating a friend's 40th. And I was pretty far in the bag. But I wanted to live stream anyways. I got to showcase a revolutionary product from Irish Spring. I gotta talk to them about sponsoring me. Dylan, maybe for 50K we gotta bring back the Dylan Reynolds voice. I was deliberately not doing it. Because as you know, jokes get old. But, hey guys, it's me, Dylan. I haven't talked to you in a while. Johnny, are you going to do a walking video through the path? When are you coming to Pickering? Alright, so it's changed a little bit. Tom Keith, $6.99. Congrats on getting all 50K of your hairs cut. How many hairs does a person have? But thank you, Tom Keith. Thank you very much for the super. here's where something interesting happens along Yonge. The further you go north, the snootier it gets. They really should have put a subway station somewhere around here, and we probably would have seen this area intensified a lot more. Because on the west end, in between Eglinton and Lawrence, they do have, I'm thinking, yeah, they have a stop, Glencairn. But on the much busier Yonge side, there's no stop between Eglinton and Lawrence. And that's why this part, I believe, is mostly low-rise. And the property values are insane on the homes, but I think Yonge Street's the type of street that should be intensified. Yeah, he says buffering. Yeah, I can see, I got a connection warning not too long ago. Hopefully we'll just walk out of the connection issues. Boardwalk Bratz says hopefully no underground haircuts. They might all be underground haircuts from here on. Although I don't like the idea of someone not paying their taxes on something like that. Call me lame. But if I have to pay taxes on super chats, the guy cutting my hair should. Luca. To celebrate with Johnny the beginning of my newcomer plans for 2023 at the age of 43, Hamilton area will be the location. Great job, Luca. And when you get here, welcome. I'll have to go to Hamilton at some point. All right, so we're at the point now where I can keep going north and we'll get up to Lawrence, or I could cross. I might just cross over to the other side. Jenny K, that's a very interesting query. Did Canada really once have its own MTV type channel? Scott Briggs asks. Not only did we once have it, but I believe it's coming back. Who doesn't remember Erica M? And Rick the Temp? And Master T. That was, I was fishing for his name. I know exactly what he looks like. So we're going to cross over, and Much Music was, of course, in Toronto. I don't really think anywhere else in the country could have supported a station like that. Maybe Vancouver. They had little satellite locations where occasionally they would film stuff outside, but it was pretty much focused at Queen and John. All right, I'm going to stop and have another sip of water. Even though we're not in a great connection area, that's okay. Wasn't it? Some of the personalities from that era were actually, I'm remembering them as being on Much Music, but they were actually on Edge 102. Okay, I'm putting my camera down. And this portion of the stream is brought to you by Blender Bottle. Previously, my storage receptacle for chilled rosé wine with ice cubes. Now I just put water in. Uh-oh. Freedom Mobile is messaging me something. That's not good. It's never good when your provider messages you something when you're streaming. You have destroyed your data allotment. Something like that. Stan Yoshinobu. Congrats on 50K. Looking forward to seeing more videos of Toronto. Thank you, Stan Yoshinobu. I pretty much do about 11 or 12 videos a week if you include both of my channels. All but one are of Toronto. That's the one where I do it from my living room, but I guess that counts too. Well, thank you, Stan. I just flipped on the wide angle. There's a lineup at Sporting Life. Just heard your boys Bauhaus playing King's Theatre Brooklyn show in November. But the Neighb is not good. Yeah, I'll go to any neighborhood for the right show. At least I used to. So I'm curious if, now we're heading south back on Yonge, on the other side of the street. I'm curious if the connection improves when we get south of where it started getting all crappy, which is in a few blocks. I'm always constantly troubleshooting. Scott says he's fearful for his car. That is what Lyft is for. Is it not? Or drive your car somewhere safe and take a Lyft from there. Find a secure parking garage with cameras and all that. WYHZ, congrats on 50K. Go get some decent shampoo to take care of that beautiful fade. I didn't even know it's called a fade, but thank you, Bevy, for the $10. And I heard you launched a second channel, one that has no videos. So hopefully you get something up on that. But thank you for the $10, Bevy, and for modding. There is Club Monaco. Johnny no longer looks like Nick Carter. Well, at least you're not comparing me to Bieber. Here is Uncle Betty's. This place is good. Is this a short stream? Fans Buses Gaming? Well, we're over an hour. Define short. I was planning on eating around 6. My next stream will probably be... Oh, I feel like I'm following this girl. I'm just going to let her get some space here. We're just going to hang out here for a minute or two. I don't like that being a creep feeling. The alternative is walk faster or cross the street. Whoa, is that a police car? A police truck? That is a really good stealth police truck. neat. Random look at me for some reason. I'm just, every once in a while you gotta reset the crowd that you're walking down the street with. That is a cop. That is awesome. People see that truck and they're not expecting a cop to be in it. That girl didn't look like she's having a very good day. Was putting her seatbelt on. Thank you. Shade of taste. There's a police. He's in a Ford F-150 police car. Oh, I turned around and the sign said don't cross. So what we can do is we can head down this residential street for a few paces and legally cross the street without the crossing. Aha! I circumvent your laws. Here's Lululemon. I have not, nor will I ever probably own something in there. Cleanup Man says jaywalking is not illegal in Toronto. Jaywalking is illegal in Toronto. You cannot cross against a signal, but what you can do is cross where there is no marked crossing, providing you yield to traffic. So as long as you're not interrupting the flow of traffic, you can cross. But if you're at a red hand, you can't cross. It just makes sense. If you were able to cross then, it would be chaos. Fans Buses Gaming says live tomorrow? I don't know. I'm thinking I might do my first regular scooter video tomorrow. And by that I mean for not just for channel members. And look at that. Our connection is improved. So that's just north of Sherwood here. We just have bad, or not a great connection. That solves that mystery. I wondered if it would get better when we got south. I have not, Boardwalk Brad. I have not. Let me just check something. Sorry guys. There's a neat park. Thank you, SR Gotts. Thinking of ordering Korean? Suggestions, asks Bendy. Cheese duck galbi. I highly doubt duck galbi exists in Halifax, but if you have it, get it. It's easily my favorite Korean food. Bitcoin, $5 in free Bitcoin. Text 5 off to that. $100 minimum purchase. I guarantee you their fees are over $5. You're not getting $5 in free Bitcoin. Their exchange rate on $100 will probably be 6 or 7% off. So I know how that scam works. It's not a deal. And they just tricked you into setting up an account and giving them $100. I don't want to call out a legitimate business, but That's a well-known thing with Bitcoin. There's all kinds of companies taking advantage of people with garbage like that. They do not give you the right exchange rate. It's common practice to have a spread where they take a little bit for themselves. But too many cryptocurrency exchanges take more than what is fair. I guarantee you they're not just giving you $5. Now whoever owns that wants to kill me. I just made an enemy. Photos from around New York. Normally the spread is somewhere, it's unfortunate, but normally it's somewhere around 1% to 2%. But certainly a lot of places go way above that. Toronto better than New York? That's an impossible question. Is a hot dog better than a hamburger? There is Right Wing. That place is a pretty good deal. Thank you, Amy. You can also see my haircut on my Stumbles channel, which this channel hit 50,000 subs, but my other one just hit 4,000. So thank you guys for supporting both channels. Boardwalk Bratz says, are boneless wings better than actual wings? No, but there's times when I want boneless. I'm just gonna let these people walk by. Should do a live stream at Jane and Wilson. Brad Palmer, $5. Congrats on 50K. Thank you, Brad Palmer. Tech needs tea. It is rather nice. That lady was super curious as to what I was doing. Thanks again, Brad. This is probably the nicest patio in Midtown.
I mean, it's not your fault, but this is one thing that I've noticed about it.
Marg, $10. Congrats on 50K. Thanks for all your walks. You're very welcome. Thank you for the $5, Marg. Half a thumbs up, as is tradition with you. Seriously, thank you. Here's where the old Sporting Life ski and snowboard location used to be, and bikes. How can I forget bikes? This place is normally very busy. Home appliances, street food. Susan says trying to find a pet-friendly unit is impossible. Most of these rental buildings are pet-friendly. Are you looking at condos? And condo bylaws can exclude pets, which is rather unfortunate, but no landlord can exclude pets unless there's an allergy already in the household to that particular type of pet. They can put in their lease, no cats, no dogs, no pets. But that is completely unenforceable by law. Of course, do you want to have a bad relationship with your landlord? That's up to you. And that's why I think it's stupid that condo boards can ban pets or ban dogs of certain sizes. Just my opinion. Now, Susan, my building is super dog friendly, and most rental buildings are, and most condos, you have to check with the condo board and see what their rules are, because condo bylaws are actually enforceable. Your boyfriend wants to get you a baby Shiba or a baby husky. Well, that husky will grow pretty big. Tokyo Explorer. 1,220K. Yeah, and congrats on 50K's a milestone. Keep up the hard work. P.S. here in Japan, most landlords ban pets. That's very unfortunate, Tokyo Explorer, but thank you for the 1,220 yen. I look forward to getting back to your amazing city. I've been to Tokyo probably 7 or 8 times. Michael Stern says if you get it at Rudy. And I'm pretty sure I've been to your channel and watched it before. It definitely rings a bell. I watch Virtual Japan a lot. Sorry if I'm praising your your competition. Michelle Gray, $10. Johnny, congrats, 50K subs. Thanks for all your great videos. I always enjoy them. Thank you, Michelle, for all your wonderful support. You're always a positive influence in the chat. Thank you, Michelle. It's just a nice day to be out here in Midtown. Hey, e-scooter. No helmet, but there's the 97 bus. I hope he's not stopping for me. I was like, I hope I'm not just standing in front of a bus stop. Hopefully someone gets off. There we go. I didn't just make the bus stop for no reason. The earth is flat. Don't know about that. I once flew to Asia passing over Europe, and I've flown to Asia going the other way over the Pacific. So you tell me the world is flat. You can literally see the curve of the horizon out of the window of an airplane. Is that just an optical illusion? Hey, we got a super chat. Marty in Wasaga, $10. You're welcome to crash in Wasaga anytime. But will you provide me with a vehicle like that to drive around? Thank you, Marty, very much. I haven't been to Wasaga in forever. Honking there. Sanjay, 99 cents super chicker sticker. Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you very much for the 99 cents. If I'm not mistaken, you live in this area, don't you? We've said hello before. I do my best to remember. There is... Oh, we walked by here earlier. Balmy Boys. I went off on this location of Balmy Boys on my cycling stream. There's Mars Diner. I'll have to go there at some point. I quite like that place. Peace Ghost. I believe you can enter via air, not the land, and you have to quarantine for 14 days still, although exceptions might be coming. I think that's a question everyone wants to know in terms of travel. We just had a milestone day. Toronto had something like 60 cases, and the entire country had under 1,000 reported. Those were Tuesday's numbers, so I think they're from Sunday, which is historically a low day for testing and that sort of thing, but I don't want to say we're out of the woods, but we're out of the woods. There's the Rosencrown. And Dollarama. I might actually go to that. Oh, is that lineup for Dollarama? I need crazy glue. I need me some crazy glue. And I don't want to pay the exorbitant Amazon prices. It doesn't have to be that good. It just has to be sort of good crazy glue. That's kind of the value of Dollarama when you need something like that. Hey, it's a pigeon party. What do you need crazy glue for? I don't want to say what I need crazy glue for. Let's just say I need to glue something onto something else that used to be a part of the thing that I'm gluing it back onto. Hashtag make it whole again. Did I do the hashtag thing right? So we started at Yonge and Davisville, and we walked north up to Sherwood Park pretty much, and I turned around and I came back south, and I think this will probably be that. Susan says it fell off your bike. I was planning to eat around 6, and we are right around 6. Probably not supposed to walk up on this thing, but look at that view. Can you get a pint at the Duke yet? Albert L, congrats on hitting 50K. Work has been pretty busy, so you've been missing my live streams for months, but glad you're able to catch this one. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Albert L. I feel bad because I'm about to end the live stream, but thank you very much for the $20. I'll give you a thumbs up. And I don't really know how to show around my head. People keep asking about my hair, but I think the guy did a decent enough job that I will entertain him again. Thank you, Dylan Reynolds. And on that note, guys, I'm going to get myself some dinner. So thank you very much to everyone. Thank you to our mods. Today was a very generous day from the viewers, so super thank you to that. If you're a channel member or a Patreon, I will go home right now, and I want to put my bag and my gimbal away actually, and I will send out, as long as it's processed, a message so you can see the scooter video I recorded this morning. And everyone else, You can see that scooter video in a few days, or in 30 days on Johnny Stumbles. So go over to my other channel, Johnny Stumbles, and subscribe. I put all my exclusive member videos up on that channel, and they become available for everyone after 30 days. I also have a video, a quirky one of me getting a haircut on there. So thank you very much, guys, and thanks for subscribing and supporting, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't know when that is.